Hey folks, so this is Tuesday morning. We've got, we've got, he calls himself Chicago. I don't know what his legal name is, of course. I have no idea. But he calls himself Chicago. This is Chicago. He's been here for a while. He used to be at Magnolia Park. He smokes his joints in public. He's been unable and unwilling to get help. We've tried, we've made an effort to reach out to him, but unfortunately, he doesn't come to the table and accept help. I saw another guy across the street. I'm going to go check him out. All right, this is the skater. It's the first time I've ever seen him. I'm going to call him the skater. He's got a prescription bottle next to him, and that's a little alarming. Why would he have a prescription bottle next to him? It's empty. So I'm going to call this in and see if anybody can help him. This is at Auto Body and Paint at Edison and Burbank Boulevard on the side of the building. Hey gang, this is Street Plus. The Street Plus team just came out and I called them. And they're going to try and help the skater. The man that I call the skater because he's got a skateboard. And they're going to be, hopefully they'll be helping him today. We'll see what they do. I'm not sure how this works. So I've actually never watched them. I've never really watched them in action. They're getting out of the car and gonna have their conversation with the gentleman. Let's see what goes down. I'm curious. Okay. I mean, the man has an empty prescription bottle. That's not too good. Not sure what that's all about. He's pretty young. He's a pretty young guy. He didn't look that rough. He's got long hair, but he just looks like he's on drugs, because doing his drugs. He's got a phone. He's got a charger. Phone and a charger. Maybe he's just having a rough patch. Hopefully that's all it is. And maybe he's got a family to go home to. That's my hope. So, let's see what the outcome is. If I could just be a fly on the wall at this point. Anyway, we're not going to get much intel by standing here. I'm just going to stop recording. But the point is that Street Plus came out. They talked to the young man. I hope he's not, doing meth, because that's the end of life right there. Meth is the end of life for everybody. Anybody that does meth, they're done. I've never seen anybody stop doing meth, ever. All right, they just talked to him, and he's now moving down the road. So he has decided to pick up and leave. I've never seen this skater before. He's probably not somebody who has been to Burbank before. And the reason I say that is because he looks like he's a drifter kind of kid. And I've never seen him, and I lived here 30 years, and I check out the neighborhood every night and every day. Well, sometimes I don't make it twice a day. Sometimes I just do once a day. But he's heading on down the road. He's going north on Hollywood Way at this point. So we got Street Plus is pulled up over at 3708 West Burbank Boulevard, and now the Street Plus team is talking to Chicago. They talk to him all the time, and he never leaves. He just doesn't want to get help. He is unable and unwilling to receive assistance. We've tried to get him into shelters, and he's unable and unwilling to cooperate with getting off the street. I don't know what his story is. But they're coming out to talk to him right now. They're just leaving they just stopped over here from the skater, and now they're heading over to Chicago to chat with him for a minute. They talk to him all the time, but for some reason Chicago doesn't want to pick up and move out to a nice warm cozy bed. It's going to get winter time here soon and start raining. and he just doesn't want to change his lifestyle. You know, I don't have much sympathy for people that refuse help, especially if the help is really reasonable and you're trying to help somebody get off the street. We're chatting with him right now. Anyway, we'll pick up and continue this conversation, see what he's doing tomorrow. All right, I'm coming up here on Arrow Liquor, George's Corner. I am 100% sure, okay, 99.9% sure, we're gonna see Carey Dwain Mitchell. There's his stuff. You can see his stuff. If you look carefully, you can see his stuff over there. Yep. And let's see where he's at. He may be panhandling over at the 7-Eleven. I don't see him there. He may be on the side of the building. Sometimes he's on the side of Buena Vista. Let's check it out. We'll find out here in a second. Okay, folks, here's Carey Mitchell. He has taken up shop over at Ralph's, and this is where he's hanging out. He's sleeping over at Arrow Liquor. He'll panhandle here during the day, and then at nighttime, he'll go over to that spot by Arrow Liquor and just pass out after he gets his alcohol. I'm gonna call Street Plus and see what we can do for him. This is Bryan, Christopher, Zack. He, sits there and he just kind of roams around the city and has his little bike. That's a different bike than the last one he had. And we got to ask this question. It's like either he's a millionaire and he buys these bikes, or you got to wonder where he gets the bikes from, because this is a completely different bike than the last time I saw him, which was only a couple weeks ago. And Bryan Zack is a chronic homeless person. By the looks of him, because of the way he behaves, I kind of feel like he's more than a lost soul, and you can just fill in the blanks. I'm going to wait till I actually, get somebody to provide backup information about his history, drug history, alcohol history, etc. But Mr. Zack is, talks to himself, but he can have a conversation, and he's really quite good at deflecting, so I don't know that he's really that batty. I'm not sure what his story is. But anyway, I called this into Street Plus. This is Bryan Christopher Zack. He is now at Magnolia and Victory. Hey gang, so over here, this is the Maricold storage building. I didn't realize the city owned this until just the other day when they told me. Hey folks, this is Caltease, the building right across the way from Burbank Water and Power, and this is a tent that's been here for a very long time. It's still here, has not moved.